Oh, what's that? It's me. Hi. I'm here. Hey, David Tech. How are you? Hello? The stream just started. Whoa. Settle down. Settle down a little. I know you're excited. Because today we're playing Persona 5 again. It's been a little bit because, I don't know, I've been playing other games and haven't really been doing long streams for the past couple days. Just because of other dumb stuff. But today there's no dumb stuff to hold us back. Except for this part where I have to swap discs here. You're playing Dark Souls 3, sweet. That game's pretty good. It's pretty good. All right. There was definitely stuff I loved about Dark Souls 3. There was definitely stuff that kept it from being my favorite. All right, here we go. Oh, you just couldn't handle the gargoyles in the first one anymore? They're not that bad. Just gotta get that halberd. Or summon somebody. Haven't you tried summoning people? Oh, right, you're on Xbox and the community sucks. Right. You can't wield it properly? Oh, yeah, you need, what is it, 16 strength and 12 dex? That's not so hard. All right, here we go. Load the game. We are in English, and where are we right now? We're in LeBlanc Cafe. I think we just came back from Mementos, so I don't think that I can study.
Hey!
Right, yep.
Hey, you living an honest life? Remember that I'm the one who'll be judging you if you've been rehabilitated.
Or whatever it's, I don't know. I didn't quite read that very closely. All right, let's go to sleep. Look at all those people who believe in us now.
Yeah.
And that's why we recruit sponsors to help make TV shows. I'm sure you know about commercial breaks. Well, those are actually sponsor-related product placements. To sum things up, ratings are vitally important for a station's production funding, and...
I mean, everyone knows this.
Chill, man.
For example, soap opera reruns are shown in the day, whereas alluring newswomen are broadcast at night. Thus, the scheduling department is where we decide what time we broadcast which program. I suppose you could say it's the place where the scheduling is determined.
Could this get any more obvious?
I'm just gonna, you're right. Oh, right, we're on like the social studies trip or something.
The best parts are taken from the footage in order to cut down the program to the desired length. The place where this filmed footage is edited would be the editing room.
Hey, how much longer does this go?
I swear, I'm not gonna last.
What's going on? I can't stand all this noise.
Why do
Asshole.
they have like
My apologies.
regular
I'll have
messenger
them leave right
bags,
away.
but why do they hold
Now
them that
then,
way? They wear them like
it's time for a bit
backpacks.
of hands-on experience.
Damn it! Who does that jerk think he is?
Hey there, you want to be on TV?
Huh?
You've got a slamming bod after all.
I'm on a school trip.
Just give me a call if you're interested. I'd greatly welcome a message from you, day or night.
You and your slamming
yeah.
bod.
Greatly welcome my ass. It's obvious what he's after. Do these rotten adults care about anything other than looks? I'll yank their stupid hearts out, damn it.
Will you quiet down? You're supposed to be acting like good students today.
I understand you're bored.
Hey, Mega.
But please don't cause any trouble, okay?
Well then, let's have you see what it's like to be an AC. Oh, that stands for assistant camera. When we're moving cameras, we need people who will get the cables from getting tangled up. The blonde will do. He seems like he's got energy.
That's not
to
how you spell
spare
blonde.
Anyway.
That's not how you spell blonde. Blah!
Lie next to him. You can come too if you're feeling lonely. Come on, hurry up and grab the cables.
Damn it. This sucks.
That's what I was saying, Mega, about the backpacks.
This is totally killing my vibe.
I guess it's only Ryuji that, like, really wears it like a backpack. Everybody else kind of one-shoulders it like it's a handbag or whatever you call it, but they're just, like, shoving it behind themselves weirdly.
Bullshit. Going to the bathroom didn't even make me feel better.
Quiet down, will you? I get how you feel, though. It sucked for the both of us.
Oh, we gotta do more of this tomorrow, too?
No flaking out, Ryuji.
I know. I gotta be a good boy, right?
It's got an E at the end of it.
Ain't easy.
And that reminds me, we get to go home straight from here today. We don't spend much time in this area, so why don't we relax and check out some shops beforehand?
Oh, I know a place. I want to go to that huge pancake-looking place we passed on the way here. It looked delicious. What was that?
Since when?
You mean
Since
Downtown?
when is blonde
It's a
spelled
baseball
without an
stadium,
E at
and
the
along
end?
the outside, they've got an amusement park.
It's right in the middle of a business area, but they have some pretty hardcore rides there too.
All right, let's go. I'll show you just how courageous I am.
Blonde is the
Going on a scary
feminine
ride
French
doesn't really
form?
prove any kind of courage.
Not like cats can get on anyways.
Since when?
Really? You might be able to sneak in if you stay in the bag, but you'd totally puke if you did that. But, let's just go to Dometown. I'm really feeling it now.
Me too. My stomach's ready for roller coasters.
I think I'll pass on the puke rides.
Excuse me. I couldn't help but notice your uniforms. Are you students of Shujin Academy?
Oh god, I don't like the look of this guy. He looks too much like
Yeah,
me.
what do you want?
I happened to be passing by, so it seemed polite to greet you. We'll be filming together, after all. Where are my manners? My name is Goro Akechi.
Akechi?
Filming? What, you a celebrity?
Only to the extent of appearing on TV a couple of times.
Oh,
My apologies. I truly was just passing by. I must be going. There's a briefing for tomorrow's recording that I have to attend. So you're going to go have cake now? I missed lunch today, so I'm quite hungry myself.
Oh, okay. Remember how... Never
Hey,
mind. This
what
is
are
a
you talking
cutscene.
about?
I won't...
Oh, am I mistaken? I thought I heard something about delicious pancakes. No matter. Well, see you tomorrow.
This game says whelp a lot with the P at the end. Whelp?
That guy's gotta be some kind of startup entertainer or something. He's never gonna get popular with that kind of hair, though.
you don't get it.
It's fine. We'll see him again tomorrow anyways. Come on, let's go to Dometown.
Alright. Dometown! A college town full of fun places such as an all-weather stadium. Ultimate urban leisure. Enjoy arcades, spas, theme parks, and more. You'll become a date expert.
All right.
Hey, can we skip the vomit machines and get cake instead?
I heard Morgana in another game today, that voice. In the English version of Puyo Puyo Tetris. I feel like I'm gonna puke, for real. My stomach's churning. This is why I spoke against it. Dude, it's not fair, using your cathood as an excuse. Only at times like this.
Hey!
Anyway, are you guys feeling hungry? How about some pancakes? Let's go home. We have another full day ahead of us tomorrow. I already bought Puyo Puyo Tetris for $60 like a year ago for a Japanese import. But let me tell you something about it. It's worth $30. That game is fantastic. All right. So there's a thing tomorrow. Gosh, prove your existence to society is still our very strange objective here. On the Switch, it's 30 for digital and 40 for physical. The physical one comes with 2 keychains, though.
Hey!
All right, so apparently this fucking cat just wants me to go to sleep. This game has a lot of a cat telling you not to do things and to go to sleep instead.
Hey!
God damn it.
Well then.
If I have one like criticism of this game, especially compared to the other 2 games, it's that they hardly let you just do the Persona thing where you just spend your days how you want. Instead, every single day your dumb cat is telling you to go to bed.
Mr. Akechi's coming on.
It's a catchy
Oh, he's so cool.
Ain't that the guy from yesterday?
Cutting back from commercial. 7, 6, 5 seconds till start. 4, 3.
And now, on to the hottest meet and greet segment of our show. After his last appearance was so well received, we decided to bring back this fine gentleman today. It's the high school detective, Goro Akechi.
Hello there.
Thank you for taking the time to join us today, Akechi-kun. Your popularity is stunning.
Even I found it to be quite a surprise. It is a bit embarrassing, though.
Moving along, we've been told there's a case on your mind right now. Care to share, Detective?
Ah, yes. That would be the scandal involving the master artist Madarame.
A
There it
slightly
is.
effeminate
All of
high
this
school
phantom thief
detective.
excitement has caught your attention too, Akechi-kun. Allow me to be blunt for just a second. What do you think of these justice-oriented phantom thieves?
It's a little too similar
If
to...
they truly are heroes of justice, I sincerely hope they exist.
Oh,
I'm
so
sure
you
there'll
don't
be a
deny
reason.
the possibility that they're real.
That's my joke, David
I
Tech,
may
'cause
not
it's just
seem
like
I
Naruto, but
sometimes wish that
I'm sure
Santa
it'll pay
Claus
off.
actually existed. Although, if he did, I'd have to arrest him for breaking and entering. But hypothetically speaking, if these phantom thieves are real, I believe they should be tried in a court of law.
That's quite the statement. Are they committing crimes? Some people even say that the thieves are actually helping their victims abandon their evil ways.
What the artist Madarame did truly was an unforgivable crime. However, they're taking the law into their own hands by judging him. It is far from justice. More importantly, you should never forcefully change a person's heart.
You have a point. These people are calling themselves the Phantom Thieves, after all. Amazing as always, Akechi-kun. I could listen to you for days. You have the most radiant charisma.
I have to say, though, I would be embarrassed if it turns out these phantom thieves don't exist. If that were the case, I'd summarize it into a report as a school project.
Now then, let's try asking some students the same age as Akechi-kun about the Phantom Thieves. First, please press your button now if you think the Phantom Thieves exist.
Of course they do.
About 30% or so. What are your thoughts, Akechi-kun?
I'm a bit surprised. That's higher than I was expecting. I'd love to hear some more detailed opinions on the Phantom Thieves' actions.
All right, let's try asking this student here. Hypothetically speaking, what are your thoughts on these Phantom Thieves if they were real?
Bop, bop. Bop, 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 bop. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. I'm not sure exactly what to say here. How about fuck, I could go with any of these. I don't like to be an asshole like this. Cops are probably doing fine. Because we're talking Japanese cops. Anywho, let's go. They're necessary. Oh, you put me on the spot here. I don't. They're justice itself. How do you like
say
that?
with such firmness.
This completely goes against the opinion you had about them being tried by law, Ketchikun.
Indeed. It's rather intriguing to hear such a strong acknowledgement. In that case, there's one more question I'd like to ask. If someone close to you, for example, your friend next to you, if his heart suddenly changed, wouldn't you think it was the work of the Phantom Thieves?
Let's see. They only target criminals. What would you All right, let me read this question a little closer. If his heart suddenly changed, wouldn't you think it was the work of the Phantom Thieves? How about, what would you think?
Ah, throwing the question back at me. Well, this is my opinion on the topic. Whether the thieves' actions are good or not, I feel there is a more important issue at hand.
What do you mean?
The matter of how they change people's hearts. If they honestly possess that ability, it could be used for more than extracting confessions. It could be that what seem to be ordinary crimes are actually being perpetrated by these methods.
You know, you're absolutely right.
Oh, please don't misunderstand. This is all purely hypothetical. It is only if people who can use such a power truly exist. Either way, though, this cannot be ignored. The existence of the Phantom Thieves would be nothing but a threat to our everyday lives. To be honest, I'm already working alongside the police to help sort out this matter.
It kinda seemed like what he was saying might be right.
He made it sound like we're the baddies. I don't like it.
That stuff about the police. Do you think it's for real?
He can say whatever he wants. The justice of it all is something we can decide for ourselves.
Oh, sorry. I gotta go take a leak. Can you guys wait here? I'll be right back.
Oh my god. I'm gonna keep going, okay?
Oh, it's
He's
you.
just like, fuck him.
I'm glad I found you. I wanted to thank you in person. To paraphrase Hegel, advancement cannot occur without both thesis and antithesis. My apologies. What I mean is that our discussion was quite meaningful. Few people around me are so willing to speak their minds as freely as you did earlier. Adults are only interested in using the young, while they simply do as the adults say. I feel like our discussions could prove quite fruitful. Would you mind talking with me again?
Fine by me.
Thank you. It makes me glad to hear that.
Ooh, I hope it's
The
another
students
social
from
link.
Shigen are truly quite interesting. I look forward to seeing you again. Well then.
Talk about a problematic guy to get involved with. There's probably a lot we can learn from him, though.
Yeah. That social link talk. Oh, right, but then it does this thing.
I can't believe you evaded the police's network until today. The only logical explanation is that someone in the police has ties to the Phantom Thieves. Explain yourself.
I am thou. Thou art I. Thou hast acquired a new vow.
I sure do wish that they would
It shall
not
become the wings of rebellion that breaketh thy chains of captivity.
do that.
With the birth of the Justice persona, I have obtained the winds of blessing that shall lead to freedom and new power.
Because, first of all, it's stupid. The flash forward style of storytelling is stupid. But secondly, if I am to, you know, really pay attention to what she's saying, what they just did was tell me that that character may or may
Sorry
not
for
become a
taking so
party.
long.
Like,
Wait, was
very
that
likely
catchy?
will become a
I
party
can't
member.
stand that high and mighty attitude. Just breathing the same air as it makes me sick. Come on, let's go.
And I hate that. Again, though, it'll probably pay off. What a boring field trip. We didn't even find any worthwhile targets. Beep, 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 beep. That Akechi bastard, thinking about what he said is just pissing me off again. He clearly tried to discredit everything that we're doing. And he just had to say it on live TV, too.
Don't be so sour. There are, without a doubt, people we have saved. Those people could not have been saved if not for the heroics of the Phantom Thieves. I am living proof of that.
Aw, what a nice thing to say. Still, what was Akechi-kun actually said? Or was what Akechi-kun said actually wrong? I feel like he had a point. Why do you gotta bring that up now? I mean, is it really okay to be doing this to people just because they're criminals? Doesn't it seem a little selfish?
We are the Phantom Thieves on. I doubt everyone would forgive us for what we did to Madarame. Yet, I still decided that it was a necessary act.
Kamoshida, too. We weren't gonna do shit to him through any normal kind of methods. That's true, but what do you think? Are we being selfish? We're helping people. I guess I can't really think of it any other way.
I believe our best path forward is to our justice, not that of the law. Shouldn't that be enough? And with unanimous decision rule in place, I doubt we'll lose our way.
Yeah, you're right. Sorry for bringing that up. And don't worry, I'm not thinking about quitting the thieves or anything. Just you watch, Akechi. Someday you're totally gonna see who was right. Okay, let's stop talking about this for now. That Detective Akechi seems to have a lot of influence on the media. It'd be dangerous to get too close to him, but he may actually prove useful in some situations. God, I'm furious. You heard what Akechi said, right, Nakamura? How dare he declare Phantom Thieves are criminals? As the administrator of the Phantom Aficionado website, I can't stay quiet about this. I'm gonna show Akechi how online people really feel. Oh shit. Alright, I'm not quite over this cold yet, and his voice really strains my throat. I'll change up the survey question tomorrow morning. Justice is with the Phantom Thieves. Keep on doing what you do best. Oh, jeez. Why is he of all people getting angry about this? Anyway, he means the survey on the fan site, right? I guess we should look forward to it.
Hey!
Hey, actually, didn't Kawakami give you your phone number? You're going to caller? What? What does that mean? Who's Kawakami?
I'll just add this.
Hang on. Let me get the buttons right here. Okay, Confidant. Who's Kawakami? Shit. I'm lost. Story. Is there like a characters? No. Kawakami. Okay, it's somebody in Young and Jaya. Let's try and find this person. Doop-de-doo. Alright, so somebody around here. Oh, is it the teacher? It's the teacher. I think, yeah. I think it's the teacher lady. Remember who came dressed up as a maid that one time? But because she was our teacher, the jig was up that we were high school students. So, you know. Wait. Sojiro Sakura? Isn't that what's his face? Yeah! So this is his house. Alright, anyway, it says right here that she's here. But I don't know where that means she actually is. I'm finding navigation in this game to be really difficult because like there's all these like little alleys and shit. Which the other Persona games did not have. Okay, what is happening here? I've already forgiven you. Alright, yeah, that guy's drunk. He's not gonna remember whatever it was that I said to him. Oh, right, but if I go to the station, this is like a different place now. Damn it, these buttons! Oh no, this is the station, and we're still here. Oh, but the station is tiny. Alright, well, what's his face? The cat said that she gave us his phone number. Oh, okay. We can call the maid service again, I guess. Also, what's in here? Bunch of ingredients. You can use it to make curry, I guess. But maybe later. Oh my gosh. Why did he tell us about the phone number if I can't do it right now? Ah! I'm freaking out, man. What else is available? Okay, it's the evening. I got the evening. Ooh, we can totally go hang out with Mishima and like actually get it up. Remember, don't read too much into that. Remember last time we got it up with Mishima and he gives us more experience in battle now? That's fucking nuts. That's excellent. Now, increases EXP earned, by backup members again? Okay, well, that's not all that important. Yeah, I don't know. But, I mean, like, what else are our upcoming things? New things at the clinic. We got, like, what's this? Allows you to leave a persona to learn an attribute resistance? What? I mean, that sounds pretty sweet. What about this dude? Unknown. Why does it show more than one? And now you, it's like punk talk or something? Oh no, it's the recovery. Oh, that's gonna be really good. Alright. Okay, and then there's nothing else. Alright, let's just go hang out with Mishima. I think he's in the square. No. No, he's not. He hangs out in Central Street. There he is. And now, just to make sure, he, what's his thing? Moon. Oh, I totally don't have a moon persona. Okay, so we actually need to do that first.
inmate.
All right,
The inmate
so
needs-
let's
Execute.
go
Let us
fused by
begin the search.
results. Moon. Moon. All right, this one will take. Oh wait, own Meraki. We already have this guy,
The inmate
but
needs
it'll
your
be
wish to
fine.
perform
It'll be
an
fine. Let's
execution.
go fused
Let
by
us begin the
results.
search.
Moon.
Do you
This
really
guy.
need this?
It's gonna take you and you. Is that okay? That it takes Garu from me? Yeah, this will be fine.
Select the
Wait a
skills you'd
minute,
like
though.
to inherit.
Hang on, it's taking away my Hanged Man and my Death. I think I have more than one Death persona.
Select
Just gonna
the
have
skills you'd
Mudo.
like to
Let's
inherit.
give it also, I don't know, fucking Garu
will
and
receive
Bufu.
a
That's fine.
fraction of-
Go ahead.
I see.
Yeah. Blingo!
All right.
Choose the inherited skills, inmate.
What the hell is this? All right, we'll be done.
Already?
Yes.
No slacking off.
All right, idiot. I've got a buddy for you now.
Hi.
Okay, we did the request. Thanks. Oh, right, we did both of his requests. Yeah. All right, let's hang out.
All right, let's go.
Okay, I'm actually not sure whether we need to have a death guy or not.
Yeah, today's my treat. Phantom thieves are all about fancy stuff like this, right? That's why we're here. Oh, and it's just the two of us, so don't be afraid to go all out. What do you want to eat?
Steaks. Look, I have to go get some water because his voice is killing me. So I'll be back in a second. All right. Thank you for giving me that moment. Okay, steak sounds good. Oh, that made him 3 happy!
Doesn't it? Meat's perfect for tough guys like us. By the way, this place is all you can eat, so let's make sure we get our money's worth.
Actually,
Anyway, I posted on the fan site that I had connections to you guys. The fandom really ate that up.
It's probably a bad idea.
Don't worry though, I didn't say anything that would point to my real identity. I did end up talking about how expensive it is to run our little organization, though. The donations I got after that were pretty generous, to say the least. But I guess our loving sponsors just wanted to show some support. Not bad for strategic management, huh?
You're amazing.
It was a piece of cake for someone as skilled as me. Let's take advantage of this windfall as much as we can. Oh, and it's okay to consider this meal an organizational expense, right?
Oh my gosh.
Wait a minute. I've seen on the news that using donations for stuff other than what's publicized is a serious crime. Food is definitely an acceptable business expense, but can the same be said of an expensive buffet?
Oh.
The more I think about this whole thing, the less I think we should use the donations here. I mean, people would get mad at a politician for using tax money for personal affairs. The same probably applies to the Phantom Thieves. I guess returning the money would be the best choice.
You're right.
That's right.
Yeah, we really need to make sure we keep up the image of the Phantom Thieves clean in our fans' minds. I think I'll return the money and thank the fandom for their generosity. They'll love that. It might be a waste of some nice resources, but it's all good as long as it boosts our popularity, right? Man, I was born to do this strategy stuff. I'm honestly getting pretty good at it. Don't worry, I'm still gathering info on the forum too. I actually have a few solid leads right now. Everything so far has been close to home, but these next ones are gonna blow your socks off.
Mishima seems particularly enthusiastic today. Swing! Pew!
All right.
Yeah.
Oh.
So, if we're returning the money, how are we gonna keep our cover meal? How are we gonna cover our meal? I'm flat broke. I guess let's just go home.
What? I would have paid for it. We made mad Skrilla down in Mementos yesterday. Persona 4 is sad. It's got some sad moments, definitely. Oh, and David Tech, I meant to say, you do... Oh, dude, really, if you have any possible way, you gotta play Persona 3 on PS2, not on PSP. You can get it on PS2 or PS3, like on the store on PS3, and it is so much better. Wait, what part are you on?
Did you catch any of that student detective on?
Did you catch any of that student detective on television yesterday?
Phantom thieves are super lame.
Oh, on that talk show? It was simply dreadful.
How could anyone seriously suggest supernatural beings are stealing people's hearts? That child is a phony. There's simply no way that the Phantom Thieves exist.
Unfortunately, my precious children all think that they're real, and worse, that this detective is amazing. Children are far too impressionable to see such vulgar content on TV.
Looks like people still don't think we're real.
I'm so pumped.
I can't believe we were on TV yesterday with Akechi-kun. It was like a dream come true. I can't believe a high schooler moonlights as a detective. He's just like the detective prince. He's smart and handsome. He's almost too perfect.
Too cool.
We had front row seats. I could practically reach out and touch Akechi-kun. I was so nervous. I was really working that uniform and without seeming like a snob. He was. He's a natural at public speaking. I hear he's an orphan who grew up poor. It's part of what makes him so amazing. He wants his last high school memory to be capturing the Phantom Thieves. This isn't a game to him.
Says who?
See, I heard his dad's the head of some big financial conglomerate. I will say, I love that he hates the media. It makes me believe that he doesn't do this for the fame. People say he's so good and that he's made enemies in the public force. Oh yeah, apparently yesterday's interview was so popular they're going to air it again tonight.
I think Detective Prince is Naoto. They call Naoto the Detective Prince, right? I think.
I just remembered.
I've been seeing a lot of shows on TV lately about these phantom thieves of hearts. Why someone would steal something like a heart, which can't be turned into money, is beyond me. If I were a phantom thief, I wouldn't go after hearts or works of art. I'd go after gold. The value of gold has been high since ancient times, and there has never been a more stable resource.
You.
Now then, Nakamura-san!
Can you imagine how much gold has been excavated by humanity over the course of history? Oh, shit. I don't know what Lake Biwas is. I imagine there's been a lot, though. I imagine there's been a shitload of gold. I'm just gonna go with the pyramids, maybe. Why is it this specific lake, though? The specific lake makes it weird. Like, the pyramids of Giza is a little too obvious as a measurement unit, you know? But what, I'm doing it. I'm taking it. I'm doing it. Damn it! 3 pools? That's not very much. Surprisingly little, don't you think? The rarity is what drives its value. There are definitely people who would have gotten that right. Incidentally, they say that 16% of the world's gold is in Japan. What was your first thought, the Tokugawa clan's buried gold? It's actually discarded home electronics. In other words, a junkyard is much more valuable than someone else's heart.
What did you say?
You can't measure the value of a treasure with money.
Man, that detective from yesterday really pissed me off. Was some kind of threat? Let's see him do it then.
Oh, I heard you, David.
If someone
David
else
Tech.
could help him, we wouldn't be doing stuff as the Phantom Thieves to start with. Ow!
You're being way too loud.
Who cares? Everybody's talking about this stuff anyways. It'd just be more suspicious if we were whispering.
Is she eating the vegetables out of the top of a ramen cup?
Hey, you really just gonna keep eating and eating and eating those things all by yourself? Give me some!
Sorry, just ate the last one.
You guys are too laid back. The police are getting involved now, you know.
So you think it's true? We'll be okay if we keep doing this, right?
We can't let the cops scare us out of being Phantom Thieves.
But what about that weird guy from Madarame's palace? Isn't there a lot we don't know?
The hell?
You 3 seem to be having so much fun. I'm a little jealous.
Are you snooping on us again? You said before, we don't know nothing.
Why do you think I'm here to question you? Could it be that you're hiding something? My ears are always open to the troubles of my peers, you know.
You're really that hungry for a good letter of recommendation? Of course you are. Nobody would take on your annoying job if they weren't.
What's that supposed to mean?
You're student council president, right? Wouldn't you have known about Kamoshida?
Of course not. He honestly was a good teacher until that day.
Oh, but you always take the teacher's side. That's what a good council president does, right?
Persona 3 is $10
how
on
about
PS3.
you?
I just looked it up.
What did you do for your friend? You were much closer to her than I was. So how did you help?
There wasn't any way to help. By myself, I couldn't do anything for her.
There's no need to shout.
If those Phantom Thieves are out there helping people, I'd root for them, no questions asked. Gotta be more dependable than some people I know.
Just make sure you show up to your classes, all right?
You know what I asked earlier? About whether we'll be okay if we keep this up? I take it back. I'd be ashamed to let it end now.
Hell yeah. It's about time we find our next target, too.
Only I could.
Comments are coming in at an alarming rate. However, negative ones seem to be more prominent. A criminal group with unknown goals that does whatever it wants in the name of justice. Huh.
It's probably because of Akechi. TV's got some crazy sway.
He's free to deny our actions, but being cursed by his influence is another thing entirely.
Yeah, I have the PSP port on
Just when
Vita.
we're starting to get people to believe in us, too.
All we gotta do is take down another hotshot, yeah?
Well, do you have any ideas who this next hot shot could be?
I ain't got a thing yet. Damn it, this is really irritating. By the way, what's up with that luggage?
Oh, I decided to leave the school dorms. You are not only filthy, but too noisy as well. No true art could come from such a place.
What are you gonna do then? You can't go back to that shack, right?
I was planning on staying at Takamaki-san's, Aunt's house. I've even prepared a thank you gift. I hope it's to your parents' liking.
What? There's no way that's gonna happen.
Impossible.
You're the impossible one.
But I spent everything I had on these delectable Japanese sweets.
That's not the issue here. Seriously, though, what are we gonna do about him?
Shit, I was reading chat. Yeah, so, right, the PSP version of 3, because it's on PSP, they had to do a bunch to, like, downsize the game, you know? So that would fit on a UMD, and those are the things that make it not as good as the original. So then, you're playing 4 on the Vita then? You're playing the Persona 4 Golden? I don't know if we've talked about this, because I was complaining about Chie's voice in the Golden, because Chie was one of my favorite characters in 4, and then now I just don't want her to talk ever because her voice is terrible in Golden. Anyway, okay. What the hell was happening here? Going to Ann's house. I even prepared a thank you gift. I hope it's to your parents' liking. Alright, so... what about Ryuji's place?
It's way too small. Plus, my folks had never agreed to it.
Well, seeing as Yusuke is an important member of our team, I'll lend a hand. Come stay at our place. It's dirty, but at least you'll have somewhere to sleep.
Why are you the one calling the shots?
Don't you two live in a cafe? I've been wondering about that for a while. Yonken's not too far, is it?
Nope. And the cafe's only a minute walk from the station.
Oh yeah, Nanako is great.
How about we go there now? We can have a party to celebrate Madarame's change of heart.
Oh, good idea. We can make it a welcome party for Yusuke, too.
All right, it's decided.
Sorry to cause you trouble. By the way, I prefer sleeping on a futon.
It'll be up to you to convince the chief.
My favorite romance option in Persona 4 is Naoto. Because, Naoto, yeah.
What a nice smell.
She's great.
This place looks so outdated. Can't say I hate it, though.
People refer to that as retro.
Who are they?
Hello.
A girl, too?
A girl, too?
This guy has really helped us a lot lately.
I bet you're the ones doing all the helping.
No, really, he's been great.
Huh. Sit down. This round will be on the house. You're helping, though.
delicious.
Indeed. There's great depth to its acidity.
Oh yeah, I remember now. I think I've seen LeBlanc mentioned in a magazine before.
Coffee is acidic?
That was a long time ago.
For real? Oh, give me a taste. Ah! Ah, it's so bitter. This has got to be cruel and unusual punishment.
I didn't drink coffee when I was a kid either. These are your friends, yeah? Go on and take them up to your room. No need to stay down here.
Ooh, I want to see.
It's only an attic.
Oh man, that bitter taste just won't leave my mouth.
Thank you very much for the drink.
Up these stairs. Oh, and thanks for the soda.
So you're a
girl, huh?
Anchan, huh? It's a nice name. You got a boyfriend?
Nope, never have either.
Hey, you gotta get up here. This place is freaking insane.
Go on.
Oh, right. Thank you for the coffee.
Sheesh. They had to leave the Mona bag down here.
So you've got those, boob things, huh?
What do you think of this room? I don't know where to begin.
It seems quite ordinary to me.
For real?
Oh,
See? Ain't this crazy?
it's cleaner than I thought it would be.
What?
Well, sit wherever you'd like.
Oh yeah, the game is like, seriously, you
They're all
better
over the
save some
news.
shit's about to
Even
go
those who
down.
previously believed in us have been influenced by the comments made on TV.
This is all that effing Akechi's fault.
Keep it down. We don't want anyone hearing us.
At this rate, we're just going to worry everyone instead of give them courage.
We need to find a way to make our rightfulness known to society. It's time we think about our next move. You were planning on discussing that today, right?
Yes. First, we need to search for a candidate.
It's not like we're just gonna stumble upon some important target, though. You guys don't know anyone, do you?
I don't.
Me neither.
What do you think, leader?
Right. I'm having that problem again where I'm not paying attention to cutscenes. So, we need to search for a candidate. Let's see, Mishima's site, on the news, let's sleep on it. Let's think about the news.
Well, there probably are a lot of famous targets on TV.
However, the suspects
Oh,
on
no
the
problem,
news
David
are
Tech.
already being pursued by the police. Even if we make them confess their crimes, the police will take the credit. That won't do.
Damn it. Never gonna prove Akechi wrong at this rate.
What the?
Sorry. I haven't eaten anything since yesterday.
And you spent all your money on that box of sweets?
Dude, how much did you have?
Anyway, we'll just have to sit tight until we can find another target. So, how about that welcome party?
Someone's excited.
I think I found something. Isn't that a portable stove? Can't we make hot pot on it?
That sounds great. I've heard that eating hot pot together brings people closer.
Anything with meat's fine by me.
I only ask that we finish it off with porridge. Extra parsley, of course.
So, what do you say?
Hot pot in this weather? What about the weather? I don't really. We'll finish it with udon.
What?
What my ass? You don't have any cash. Come on, let's go buy ingredients.
Well, I'll need ginkgo nuts, wonton wrappers, and...
We'll take care of the shopping. Could you borrow a pot from downstairs while we're out? We can split the cost later.
Looks like this welcome party is going to turn out quite lively. We should go grab that pot and set up the portable stove, too.
Okay. Curry pot. Is a huge pot here, so store specialty. Well, what about the other pot? Do we gotta ask him about it?
I heard you're all having hot pot for dinner.
Wanna join us?
Don't you know how busy I am? You guys go have fun. Her name was Ann, right? She's a nice girl.
She is.
She said your friend doesn't have anywhere to go. I asked if I could take him in for a bit. I guess she thought it'd be too pitiful for you to ask, so since you're already freeloading. Anyway, I should have a big pot somewhere around here.
Like this one? It's a cabinet for kitchen supplies. I wonder if there's a suitable pot in here. I found an earthenware vessel. It should be big enough.
Ah, you found it. It's almost time for the others to get back from their shopping trip, so I'll leave you be. I'll be down here for a while, though. Just be careful with the fire, okay?
And now, on to the hottest meet and greet segment of our show. After his last appearance was so well received, we decided to bring back this fine gentleman today. It's the high school detective, Goro Akechi.
Goro?
This tastes a bit bland, but I'm relieved. A lot's happened, but it seems your grades haven't dropped.
School's been going fine. I'm more worried about you, sis. Are you tired? You're probably lacking sodium.
They're sisters?
Do I seem so?
But hypothetically speaking, if these phantom thieves are real, I believe they should be tried in a court of law.
That's quite the statement. Are they committing crimes? Some people even say that the thieves are actually helping their victims abandon their evil ways.
What the artist Madarame did truly was an unforgivable crime. However, they're taking the law into their own hands by judging him. It is far from justice. More importantly, you should never forcefully change a person's heart.
Is it a crime to manipulate someone's heart? Depending on the means, yes. He's absolutely right.
Even if it makes someone admit their evil deeds and helps make them pay for their crimes?
Why the sudden interest?
It's nothing.
Do you believe that these allies of justice exist?
Oh, of course not.
You don't need to think about such unnecessary things. You understand what I'm trying to say, right?
Study hard and go to a prestigious college.
Moving up in the world is difficult as a woman. Yet you can't do much if you don't have the authority. I'll use every method necessary to make it happen. All you need to do is remain focused on what must be done now for your future's sake.
Sorry.
Now... Yes? It's fine. Oh, that case.
What must be done? Justice.
If those phantom thieves are out there helping people, I'd root for them, no questions asked.
What do I want to do?
Oh, I can't eat another bite.
That was delicious, Lady Ann. I'm sure you'll make a wonderful bride some...
Sorry. I'm gonna have to borrow the sofa.
What's wrong, Yusuke?
We haven't finished our meal. What about the porridge? Or even udon?
Just leave it for next time, man.
Nice soda. Is what those bottles say. Nice.
She's asleep already?
Isn't Nice actually a
Maybe she
brand?
wasn't tired. We should let her sleep.
By the way, Ryuji, how do you know An?
Huh? Oh, we went to middle school together.
What was Lady An like back then?
Not so different from now. Once we got to high school, we ended up in different classes and stopped talking. I don't think she had many friends. I mean, she grew up overseas. Plus, there's her looks. The popular kids hate her, the quiet ones stay away.
I see. So, what about you two?
Us?
This is a great opportunity to get to know each other better. You know every detail of my past at this point. It's only fair you tell me every detail of yours.
So you got nothing to lose, huh? Alright, I'll tell ya. It's just a normal story about a rotten kid, though. My dad left when I was young. Ever since then, it's just been me and my mom. I was actually trying to get a track scholarship so I could make things easier for her. In the end, I just screwed it all up. Turns out I'm a pretty bad son, huh? Back when I was a first year, my mom got called out to school for me raising my hand at Kamoshida. All the teachers kept hounding her for what I did, but she just stayed quiet through it all. I'll never forget the look she had on her face, though. On the way home, she apologized to me for being a single mom and all.
So that's what happened. They say at school that everyone is equal, but in reality that's a gross oversimplification. I understand how you feel.
Well, when it comes to getting labeled, nobody's got it worse than this guy.
Is this about his past?
Now that I think about it, we never have heard the details.
Damn brat! I'll sue!
If you keep this up, then I'll report about the money. Is that fine with you?
All I have to say is that you did it on your own, and it's over.
But I just did as I was told.
Who do you think I am?
No!
Hey, make this statement to the cops. This kid suddenly attacked me. Got it? If you even try to say anything else, you know what'll happen to you, right?
Huh? But...
This is bullshit.
Shut up. You're done for.
Yo, this is
You're gonna
bullshit!
know what happens when you cross me.
Excuse me, folks. We received a complaint about an argument here. Is something the matter? Oh, it's you, sir.
So what happened? Explain it to the good officer.
That young man suddenly attacked him. He shoved this gentleman to the ground, and this man got injured.
It's as she says. Also, make sure you deal with this so my name isn't mentioned at all. You understand what that means, correct?
Yes, sir. Hey, cuff him. Understood.
Yeah, too bad I'm a silent protagonist, who now can no longer say, "Yo, this is bullshit!"
Listening to it pisses me off. God damn it! You got an assault on your record just for that.
The woman sounds quite horrible as well. She stayed quiet this whole time.
That man is just the kind of person whose heart we should steal. Who is he? And where can we find him?
I don't know.
You can't remember, huh? Well, it was at night, and I'm sure you were in shock after getting arrested. I understand all too well the pain of not being able to remember important details of your life.
The victim's personal information is always kept secret. Identifying that man will prove difficult. Besides, the courts already made their ruling, didn't they? Even if we manage to get revenge, his past record won't go away.
I can't stand it. This world is so messed up. The weak are left to fight for themselves while rotten adults get away with whatever they want.
And those in power don't do anything to help the situation.
Ryuji keeps saying rotten adults
Can't
now.
we fix this, though? nobody would even know.
He was
We
saying
just need to
shitty
show
adults
the
for a
world
really
what
long
true
time.
justice is. We'll make them come to their senses.
You're right, Yusuke. That's gotta be what our powers are for.
Sounds good to me. The flashier our missions are, the cooler we end up looking.
You've all taught me so much.
What are you guys getting all excited about?
Oh, sorry. Did we wake you up?
Nah, not really. I've been up for a while now. Still, this weird feeling came over me while I was listening to you guys. It almost feels like I've known you all forever. Do you think it's because our backgrounds are so similar?
Well, it sure ain't because of anything good.
Similar, huh? I'm the only one who doesn't fit in.
Hey, Ghost.
I don't have any past to look back on. No memories.
What do you mean? We could search the whole world and we wouldn't find a bigger misfit than you. And the reason we're going to Mementos is to get your memories back, right?
I'm sure your past will be just as troubled as ours.
No doubt.
We'll see about that.
I actually feel like I've known Morgana for a really long time, too. It's so strange. I can't really put it into words.
Look, I'm helping you guys out for my own sake. Don't get me wrong. If you don't get stronger, investigating mementos won't be anything but a pipe dream.
That sure was a quick turnaround. 1 second you're depressed, the next you're acting all tough.
It's funny that when
All
Morgana
joking
is in
aside,
cat form,
let's take this seriously. We should go as far with it as we can.
It
I wanna
still
punish
has
those
the
corrupt
portrait
adults
of
and
him
give courage to
transformed.
people in trouble.
In like the
Only
cartoon
we
cat.
can do that.
Ha! You can say that again.
Being a member of the Phantom Thieves will surely help me grow, both as an artist and as a person.
Of course. You're under my tutelage after all. There's nothing we can't accomplish.
Well, I hope we can keep this up. We should be all right with you as our leader.
Leave it to me.
Whoa, it's this late?
I guess now's a good time to call it for the night.
Oh, that reminds me. The owner said you're free to crash here, Yusuke.
That's very kind of him.
You convinced him, didn't you? You go, Miss Older Dude Charmer.
What kind of nickname is that?
I won't be able to sleep unless I take a bath.
There's a bathhouse nearby, so you can go there. I won't be able to join you, though.
Oh, that sounds great. I want to come too. How about you, Juan?
You guys go on ahead. I should get going. Well, good night, Morgana.
Yeah, a lot of people love Final Fantasy X.
I need to turn back into a human soon. I can't let her get taken by someone else.
I've heard kind of mixed things about 10. A lot of people really like it though. It seems like, in general, it's liked.
Bathtubs really are the best. Han's missing out.
It's the last one that had involvement by
It's
the
a
guy
bit
that made
hot,
the
though.
series, I think. And then immediately
Old
when
guys
he
like it
left,
hot for some reason. I'm sure he'll stop eventually.
they made 10 too, and that's
You know,
when Final Fantasy
I've wondered for a
became
while
fucked.
now. But what do you think about On? As a girl, I mean.
She's breathtaking.
Oh, you straight up said it. Well, in her case, her looks totally make up for her overbearing personality.
I'll be sure to share what you've said with On.
Oh, please don't. Seriously?
That aside, we need to hurry and find our next target.
About that, though, is targeting famous people enough? Seeing people's reactions these days has been making me think twice about what we do.
True. Pursuing only what's best in the short term may end up becoming fruitless for us. We need a strategy to appeal to the public.
Oh? What do you got in mind?
Do I look like someone who could come up with such a thing?
I was an idiot for asking. I'm more like the charge commander, and Morgana's a specialist of that world. Still. It's freaking hot! How much do you have to add until you're satisfied, Gramps? I can't stand it anymore! Anyways, let's meet up again early next week. I'll contact everyone.
All right. Woo! So, oh, it's too late. You gotta go to sleep. Fucking cat. I'm your cat. You gotta go to sleep. All right. But I'm still awake.
We discussed the world going around town to keep it.
Their methods are unknown.
Aren't you going to sleep yet? I will be fine here. I sleep in my studio on occasion, so this is luxurious in comparison.
Well,
You needn't worry about breakfast for me tomorrow. I'll be fine with some grilled fish and miso soup.
Yeah, I was gonna say this seems like the right time for this Catherine shot to go into a Igor thing, and maybe our fool confidant will level up.
The prisoner has returned. You're in the presence of our master. Stand up straight.
The bonds that you have reeled in are quite intriguing. In other words, they all have been unfairly labeled by society and are standing up against such fates. Have you noticed? Your heart seems to inspire theirs. Outcasts of society, in other words, you're picaresque. Deepen your bonds with them. Those will become the strength behind your rehabilitation. I look forward to it. I shall grant you an ability befitting of your newfound growth. Consider it a gift. May you continue devoting yourself to further rehabilitation.
I feel like my bond with Igor is growing deeper.
Yeah. Swing. Whoop. Ooh, we got 10 slots now.
It's almost time.
You're Sai-san's younger sister, correct? May I talk to you for a moment?
Is it about the Phantom Thieves, Akechi-kun?
You're quite perceptive. I was wondering if there were any points in common between Kamoshida's and Madarame's cases. There have been victims, after all. The Phantom Thieves need to be pursued.
You criticize the Phantom Thieves, yet you don't doubt their actual existence.
Oh, you saw that show on TV. Common sense can get in the way at times when pursuing the truth. Many details become logical if I think on the premise that they do exist.
This kid looks just like me when I was in high
Because
school.
my sister told you to do so?
It was just a coincidence.
Why do I get the feeling that you're enjoying this?
You may be right.
Huh?
Phantom thieves that use calling cards and succeed in their crime. As the so-called charismatic detective, it'd be hard for me not to see them as my rival.
Well, I don't know. I
You
had a
have such
ponytail
high
for a lot of
self-esteem.
high school.
So the Phantom Thieves are evil and you are just?
Compared to people who manipulate others' hearts as they see fit, I believe I'm on the side of justice. Besides, I'm only using my natural-born talents for the sake of serving the world. Don't you think the same about yourself, too? Oh, that's surprising. So you're just the good girl type of pushover. Oh, looks like it's starting soon. See you later. Give Sai-san my regards.
Why does everyone get on my case?
Yeah, they're kind of building Akechi up
It's
that
such
way.
a delight to enjoy coffee of this quality.
You could stay until you find a place, you know. I can't promise it'd be comfortable here, though.
Thank you, but I'll return to the dorms.
I realized something after talking with everyone last night. Perhaps it's due to my upbringing, but I don't know anything of the world, let alone other people. If I'm to depict people in my art, I need to learn more about them. I must interact with them more. I'll return to the dorms and start over by talking with the people closest to me.
I see. Good on you for realizing that yourself.
There's no need to exaggerate. May I come again sometime to enjoy your coffee?
My doors are always open.
He's been through a lot too, from what I've heard. Are you related to him?
Huh? Oh, how would I describe it? We're just acquaintances, not family or anything.
I may be overstepping my bounds, but why did you decide to take him in?
Hey, Kelp.
My reason, huh? Probably because he reminds me of my old self.
That's all?
Doesn't take much when someone takes consideration on someone else. Your art instructor, former art instructor, he must have felt something for you too, besides just stealing your talents.
Truth be told, I cannot hate him from the depths of my heart either. I should probably get going.
Hey, you sure about this? The painting, I mean. It'd be a waste to keep here.
Even if I kept it at the dorms, it'd only be met with skepticism. I doubt it would want that. Adding a hint of color to an otherwise ordinary day. I'm sure my mother would have done the same.
I see. I'll hold on to it for you then.
Thank you for the coffee. I'll come again.
Hey!
Hey, you're finally awake. Where's Yusuke? He wasn't around when I woke up. He must be downstairs. Yeah, Konami has good music and sound.
You up?
You're finally up. You know it's past noon. That kid ended up going back to his dorms. He left this painting before he took off, though, supposedly to thank us for taking care of him.
Don't sell it.
Don't be ridiculous. I'd never let go of a beauty like this. This painting is amazing. Not only is the mother stunning, but the expression on her face. The regulars will probably freak out when they see it in here. Still, I feel like I've seen it somewhere. It's a bit different from how I remember it, though.
Hey.
Well, if you're up for the day, go on and get dressed. I opened up shop hours ago, so go take the cat out somewhere. Thank you again for letting me stay the night. Apologies for leaving so quietly, but your rest seemed peaceful. After a great deal of inner struggle, I've decided to return to the dormitories. Furthermore, I've entrusted the Sayuri to your protector, Sojiro. That painting should no longer exist in reality, but it is truly what my mother painted. I am simply satisfied that we were able to obtain it, and it was all because of you guys. I cannot thank you enough. P.S. I still believe porridge is the best way to end a hot pot.
Who's doing the voice acting? I'm doing the voice acting. Me!
Hey.
For the parts that aren't voice acted, that is. So, Yusuke went home, huh? Oh well, I guess that's best. Oh my god, my phone! Yo, I just checked the fan site. There's some kind of thread there about looking for info about burglars using Phantom Thief's name. Sounds pretty lame to me. Oh, I saw that too. They target restaurants, right? I actually found a really interesting post on there. My brother has suddenly started acting violent towards everyone. I might end up getting killed at this rate. I wonder if it's because he got caught up with all those weird people in Shibuya. You thought it was part of the game. What? You think he means those burglars when he's talking about them weird people?
It may be too soon to presume that.
The post said he started presenting a bunch of money lately too. Isn't that kind of suspicious? I wonder how many burglar groups there even are in Shibuya. Damn, things really starting to get serious. Let's look into it. I thought you'd say that.
Although, how exactly will we go about investigating?
We'll go to Shibuya in the middle of the night and catch them all red-handed. No way, the police would totally nab us if we're out that late. Plus, it would look bad if the chief knew you were out in the middle of the night.
If they target restaurants... Ah, what if we drew them to LeBlanc?
What? There's no way. Who'd go after a shop like this? Wouldn't that cause a lot of trouble for Boss?
LeBlanc targeted. It seems like a viable plan to me.
Let's do it. Cut it out. You'd get kicked out of LeBlanc if we failed.
Oh, I suppose I left the Sayuri there as well. I had forgotten.
How'd you forget something that important? Either way, I don't really want more thieves to be posting as us in the future. I wish there was some way we could make an example out of these ones.
At the moment, our lack of info means we'll just have to wait. We can continue searching for more information wherever possible, though.
Yeah, I'm gonna try looking for stuff too. Yeah, Kelp, you're not the first person to compliment my Sojiro voice.
So, where'd you meet that kid? He's from a different school, isn't he?
From another friend. Coincidence? Are you from another friend?
The world's connected in funny places, huh?
All right. Who's this guy?
It's pitiable how a man lauded by society as a great artist has fallen from grace. This just truly shows that many fail to understand what is art. Do you see past Madarame's lies?
I was fooled.
There's no need to feel discouraged. We learn and grow through experiences like these. That said, there's no depth to Madarame's work. It's cheap and base like instant coffee. Don't fret if these concepts are difficult to grasp. Art is deep and complex, like this coffee.
Francis 2.0? What? What is Francis? Huh? Anyway, it's daytime, so we can do a bunch of stuff today. So let's check out what's going on. Ooh, Mishima has a request for us. Okay, I need water for this guy's voice.
This isn't actually a request from the fan site, but a personal one. The truth is, a younger student came to consult with me about something the other day.
Oh. Of Boogie. Right, that guy, Francis. I still don't understand what you're talking about with Francis 2.0, but... Oh, the voice!
The voice! Oh, okay, got it.
He does magic stuff. I've never really watched Francis. I've seen like a couple of his videos. I think I saw a video of his like back when Microsoft first announced that the Xbox One was going to be always online. I think I saw one of his joke videos about that. But otherwise, I didn't know that he did magic stuff. But yeah, I know who, and you were just... where were we? Oh, right.
It sounds like he's getting blackmailed at his job by the store manager.
By the manager?
Yeah. From what he told me, the money was missing from the register he was supposed to be in charge of. As such, he's been falsely accused of stealing money from the store. And now the manager's making him pay back the full amount. It's 50,000 yen.
It's a lot of money.
Yeah. This guy is like the most honest person I know. There's no way he'd steal all that money. And well, I did some research into the store online. According to some rumors, the manager might be one of the ones stealing the money.
Oh.
He's the only person who checks the registers after all. On top of that, some other staff members saw him taking cash out when he was calculating totals. Anyway, the guy's name seems to be Nozomi Odo. I found it when I looked into the store. Please, you gotta help the student.
Hell yeah. Request received. All right, sweet. So, side effects. Yeah, we can go do that. What else can we do today? We can hang out with An. We really should hang out with An. Even though we will go up if we go to the store. What else would we do today? Like go study or something? I don't think we need to study today. Let's go do the thing with the doctor. Let's go hang out with the sexy doctor. So I'm gonna save the game here. And wait, yep, clinic. Oh, we'll hang out with Anna at some point, but this look at this girl, she's cute too. A patient asked me if I had a recommendation for a pair of reading glasses, but I'm not an optometrist. Oh, is it because I have an eye test chart on the wall? You came because you saw my messages, right? I want to buy something.
Please head to the exam room.
I need to see like what's available for purchase now.
Which one?
It doesn't look like very much else is. Let's see. Source 50% to all allies. That's like super good.
Which one? Oh.
We should have like at least 5 of these. Okay, that's really good. In fact, I want 10 of them.
Here you go.
Now, revives a fallen ally. We definitely want these as well. Except, are these not usable in battle? No, they're totally usable in battle.
Okay.
Okay, I'm getting really confused because this game has like 18,000 different fucking places to buy the same items from, but they're called different things. I imagine I should probably come here because this is like where we actually go for our stuff, but I don't know, man. It's weird.
You want that one?
Anyway, we should also have 10 of these.
Thanks.
Alright, so these work in battle, huh? 100 HP is like pretty decent for an item. And then 100 to everybody for like not that much more. I mean, let's have a couple of these for emergencies.
Take care.
And then, wait, hang on.
Please head to the exam room. Well, which do you want?
We should probably have like
You
one
want
of
that one?
these also.
But
Or 2.
here you go. You want that one?
2 of these. Yeah.
Here you go.
2 of all of them. You know
You
what?
want that one?
5 of all of them.
But here you go. Oh, did you decide? Thanks.
All right.
Take care.
Now, she's the death persona, right? Yes. And do we have a death guy right now? No. All right, I need to go to the Velvet Room. Which is in Shibuya? Central Street?
Hey, inmates!
That gets me every time. Alright, so now...
The inmate. Let's execution.
Like, which one of these don't we need? I don't think we need Hermit, right? But that can't make us a death guy. If I go by
Let us
results,
begin the search.
I can make Matador.
You okay with this?
Using my hero. I don't know. Let me just buy a death guy. Whatever.
You change your mind. Justine, you read here.
Death. Death. Let's just buy this guy back.
Then accept this persona. Done already.
That's right. Yeah.
No
Got a problem with that? Oh yeah, don't worry about it, Kelp. That's just the Velvet Room. Minecraft Neverwinter or Fallout 4 for relaxation. You know, I've never played Neverwinter Night, so I can't really comment on that. I don't know, that's hard to say. Minecraft is pretty relaxing, right? Alright, it's time to do a clinical trial. I refined the medicine from the other day a bit. Could you come to the back? I can feel I can become close. I feel I can become fuck it. I feel my bond with Takemi will grow stronger soon. Hell yeah, hang out with her.
Please head to the exam room.
I'm going to start setting up then. Head into the examination room. Here you go. The effect should be instant this time. Let's see. Eyes are focused. 2. Look this way. 1, 2, 3, 4. Nothing yet, huh? The inside of my mouth feels like it's burning. And my nose is itchy. Oh, there it is. The inhibitory effect is just as I had hoped. Your weight was the primary reason it took longer to kick in than expected. Yes, this is what I expected from a teenager. We're making great progress. Practice makes perfect, right? Okay, hold tight. Once I compile all the data, we can move on.
Hello?
Hello, Takemi Medical Clinic of Internal Medicine. How can I help you? An emergency, huh? But we're not a designated hospital. Besides, the head physician here is Tei Takemi. Ah? Awfully rude, just hanging up on a lady like that. What was that about? Oh, he basically just called the wrong number. An ambulance driver was looking for a transfer location. All the designated hospitals were full. But to think they'd actually call a general practitioner must have been a new paramedic. He seemed to at least know my name, though. I've been blacklisted by the logical medical community. They call me the Plague, due to a grave medical error I made. What do you mean? This goes back to my old job. I used to work at a university hospital in the city. I was never actually convicted of anything, but I'm still considered a pariah in the medical industry. Does that scare you? Participating in clinical trials run by a doctor like that? Is it true? It's true that I put a patient in critical condition. Well, that's fine. Being ostracized has enabled me to focus on my own research and development. Regardless, I look forward to working with you. I'll be sure to add some additional medicine for you, my little guinea pig. That did not go very well, but swing! Alright, we got more items at the clinic now.
Hello?
Huh? One order of teriyaki chicken? You're all good for today. You can go home now. Come again if you're still alive. Alright, I feel like cooperating in the shady clinical trials has increased my guts. Oh, alright. Cool, we need more guts.
Alright. Take care.
Ah, you're back.
Alright, so what do you want to do about our next big target?
Well, that's sudden.
Well, after what that guy said, sitting around doing nothing just pisses me off. You're talking about Akechi-kun, right? I know how you feel.
Ah, that high school detective.
He'd have to shut up if we changed another person's heart. Perhaps. Definitely. But he did mention that the police are starting to mobilize. Either way, I don't think we should leave Akechi-kun be.
This is the perfect time to meet and discuss our strategy that we'll be going forward. Let us gather at the hideout tomorrow. Oh, geez.
All right, later, Kelp. By the way, you got a notification on your phone. Make sure you check it, all right? Okay, we got like a bunch of things. Yeah, we got that. That's this. You got him. Nice work. You guys exposed the bully behind the bullying.
I heard both of them ended up turning themselves into the teachers. Things should now be peaceful at school. Well done.
Yeah.
Looks like the double change of heart was a massive success. Keep up the good work. Hey, it looks like that Kosei queen had a change of heart. She calmed down and actually apologized to the male student. So, how was it? I think I liked it. You're joking, right? Or are you actually a masochist? Anyway, the Phantom Thieves have whipped another target into shape. You guys are so dependable.
Yeah.
Yeah, looks like she had a change of heart. I wonder, yada, yada, yada. Okay, there we go. Oh, hey, we can do our bond with this guy, and we have a Hierophant persona, right? Yeah. That's probably a good idea, since he lets us, like, make good coffee and shit. But let's see what else is available. So if I go here, what else do we have? We've got those guys that will be necessary at some point. So Jiro, who won't go up at this point, but let's look at what our next thing with him is. No, that's not him. There we go. Next rank allows you to make, SP to all allies. Oh, shit. Well, hell yeah, we really want that, so let's...
You got time right now?
Let's try and figure it out. So let's help him out.
All right, then.
Put your stuff down and grab an apron. Don't forget to wash your hands.
So Jiro's guidance is extremely precise. I did just as he told me. Bip bip. I don't think my bond with him will deepen just yet. Oh, jeez.
Hey, thanks for helping out.
Hey, fancy seeing you here. I didn't think we meet you to say, how are you doing?
I'm sleepy.
Oh?
Did you stay up too late? Are you all right? I do like that response. It's honest and keeps the conversation from dragging. I've been getting interviewed a lot lately, so I've been wondering how to answer such questions. I suppose it is best to simply be yourself and say what you think. You've given me much to consider. If it isn't too much trouble, may I speak with you again sometime?
You're not on track for the true ending of 4? Oh, shit. How do you know that?
Kids these days.
So I handed a bill over to the convenience store and they told me they don't take foreign currency. But what I gave them was a bona fide Japanese banknote. Oh shit. Don't tell me young people don't know what a Hirobumi Ito is. I shudder to think that these will be the people shouldering Japan's economy. I hope y'all know your stuff. Here's a quiz just to make sure. Hey Nakamura.
You know it, right?
Paper money is issued by the Bank of Japan, but who issues the coins? Oh, well, this is interesting. I mean, wouldn't it be the Bank of Japan? Why wouldn't it be the same? Why would it be the government? I don't think it's either of these. I mean, this seems wrong, but it's like Bank of Japan. So you're just another dull young person. Unlike paper money, coins are issued by the government. Originally, the government made both coins and paper money. However, with the ability to make as much money as they wanted, the economy fell into chaos. An independent organization, namely the Bank of Japan, has been tasked with printing paper money ever since. Coins, which don't have as much of an effect on the economy, are still produced by the government. You simply can't trust a moron to look after your finances. The best they can manage is pocket change. Being able to get as much money as you want whenever you want it. I hope the next palace is something awesome like that somewhere. I know what you're talking about, David Tech. I guess I don't remember. I mean, maybe it's too much to tell you, but I didn't think that mattered until later. I don't think you have anything to worry about. From what I remember, as long as the game didn't end at the part that you're at right now, you should be fine. Oh good, you haven't gone home yet.
Listen.
Nijima-san's looking for you. Could you head to the student council room right away? She says there's no report of a lost item, so she wants you to start filing some paperwork. Who's Nijima? Makoto Nijima-san is the class president of Shujin Academy. The student council room is on the 3rd floor next to the library, got it? Why am I running errands for a student? I know she's the principal's favorite or whatever.
Hey!
Nijima's the girl who keeps following you around, right? What could she want? David Tech, I don't know why you're reading about what the true ending is in the middle of the game. I think it's just confusing you. Just roll with it, dog. Okay, 3rd floor next to the what? The library? Library. Library. Student council room, there we go.
Earlier than expected. Have a seat. I'll get straight to the point. Mr. Kamoshida and Madarame. Won't you tell me the truth behind the Phantom Thieves incidents? Can't answer that? Of course. There's no way you would admit to such things.
Oh yeah, you go visit. It's Gekko-kan High from Persona 3. Yeah. If you you're telling me I'm the one who played Persona 3. Yeah, it's like a fun little fan service thing. You even meet the girl who talks to you, the confident seeming girl with the glasses, is Chihiro, and fun fact, my profile picture on Steam, ever since I made a Steam account back in 2008. My Steam profile picture has been Chihiro because she was I don't know, I liked her character a lot. Yeah, anyway, that's the thing. Okay, Mr. Kamoshida and Madarame, won't you tell me the truth behind the Phantom Thieves incidents? Can't answer that, yada yada.
Have a listen.
If someone else could help him, we wouldn't be doing stuff as the Phantom Thieves to start with.
So you think it's true? We'll be okay if we keep doing this, right?
What could all this mean?
We screwed up.
Was it blackmail? Hypnosis? How do you corner someone into making them confess? Won't you tell me how you did it?
Ask the culprits. Right? Yep. They'll say that there was no Phantom Thieves.
You want to say that this doesn't prove anything, don't you? I believe that you three are the Phantom Thieves. Now, what would the police think if they heard my recording?
It'd be bad if we're put under police surveillance. There's no telling what'll happen to you, too.
If you confess the truth, I don't mind just leaving this between the two of us. You'll tell me, won't you?
Okay, here's what I'm thinking. She's got us dead to rights here, which means the only way that this could come out positively is if she is the black masked student or person. If she can go to the world, if she can, she's gonna be the next party member. That's what I'm saying. Let me think about it.
I believe that time would just be wasted.
They downsize stuff like the cutscenes are all still images and stuff to get them to fit.
Taking a leak? Let's meet up at the usual spot to hold our Phantom Thieves meeting.
Yeah, the Phantom Thieves!
Idiot!
as loud as always. But his timing's perfect. I'd like everyone else to hear this as well.
Let's
Won't you
meet
take
up at
me
our
to your
Mafia
friends?
headquarters.
I guess it can't be helped now.
But yeah, with the, it's like you don't have the free roaming run arounding. Instead, you just like move a cursor around to go places, and then.
Is that girl a friend of yours?
Which is a lot less immersive, you know.
What the hell?
And then all the cutscenes are
What's the meaning of this?
cut down to still images instead of
I
being
had a meet me
animated.
here. Ryuji Sakamoto, on Takamaki, and you're Kitagawa-kun, correct? Second year at Kosei High and former pupil of Madarame. I wanted to ask you all about this.
If someone else could help him, we wouldn't be doing stuff as the Phantom Thieves to start with.
An extremely similar technique was used for both Kamoshida and Madarame, while those affected by their acts were just coincidentally meeting up. How could that not raise suspicions?
What do you intend to do? Have you come just to say you're going to report us?
I bet someone told you to find us.
Oh,
The school can't have ties to criminals after all.
David Tech, if you have a PS3, you can get Persona 3 for $10 on the store. And you don't have to have a backward compatible PS3. Yeah, so if you don't mind spending $10, it's like a fucking 100-hour game if you take your time. So yeah, I don't know, that's all.
And yet they turn a blind eye when it comes to suicide and sexual harassment.
Okay, sorry, I had to.
I bet someone told you to find us. The school.
Oh, yep.
Those adults are just using you. I feel sorry for you.
I know.
Huh?
That's why I would like to verify the justice you speak of.
What?
I'm the only one who knows about you. If you prove what you're doing is just, I'll erase this.
She wants to make a deal.
There is someone whose heart I'd like you to change.
Who?
So you're not saying it's impossible. However, I cannot tell you that just yet. Let's continue our talk after school tomorrow. On the roof. Assuming you accept my offer, that is.
It's just turning into a real pain.
I think this is good.
You were careless. I don't think you truly understood how high the stakes were. Anything to say, Ryuji?
Why are you singling me out? On got recorded too, you know?
I'm so sorry.
Hey, what should we do? That girl's got dirt on us.
A recording seems to be insufficient evidence, though. And even with that, there's no way they could prove our methods.
Considering who we're dealing with, I think it might be a trap.
Regardless, this guy would be in real trouble. He's on probation after all.
Things would get rough if we didn't have our leader. And I totally don't want to deal with the police.
Then, we have no other choice but to go along with it.
Yes, it's best we agree, at least for the time being. We made a crucial mistake, but not a critical one. We'll just have to recover from here on out.
Yeah, my bad. So, we doing this?
I mean, yeah, it's our only choice.
All right, we're meeting on the school rooftop tomorrow, yeah?
What about me? I could always sneak in if necessary.
That'll draw too much attention. You should just wait outside, Yusuke. What could she be scheming?
I think we have all the characters that are in the opening cutscene except for like there's like a support group that's shown for a minute. Anyway, I'm so effing pissed. Do we just gotta do what she says?
Considering what has happened, it seems we have no other choice.
I wonder whose heart the student council president would want us to change. don't matter to me. But there might be a reason behind who she picks, right? I wonder who it is.
I am curious myself. She mentioned how she wants us to prove our justice, did she not?
Yeah, she definitely did.
Then there must be some reasoning behind her choice. Please contact me immediately when you find anything out. And don't go picking any fights, okay? Do you understand, Ryuji?
Why are you singling me out? I ain't dumb.
Hey!
Alright, be careful. She's a shrewd one. We best be... Don't tell me to go to bed or I'm gonna fucking... Oh, cat! Hey, Rocket Science. What's the ultimate oh, I forgot what the ultimate one is in 4. What's the name of it? You're on if you're on the golden, then gosh, what was the one that I always used? Oh, he's an Agino Okami. Right. I didn't actually use that one.
Hey!
Hey, it's you. Morning, going to school now. I'm just heading home. The morning sun is too bright. What about your job?
Nope.
I pulled an all-nighter. Journalist Ichiko, oh yeah, works around the clock, you know? Well, you work hard on your studies. Yeah, this game's soundtrack is really
I
great.
was thinking you might not show.
All right, here we go. This game's getting juicy.
Want us to change?
This plot is getting very juicy.
Boss.
Mafia?
What are you talking about?
That's what they call themselves. This group seems to be the cause of the rise in phishing scams. What's worse, once you're in their sights, they won't stop threatening you until they get what they want. They'll force you to take part in their scams, threaten your family, and ultimately destroy your life.
Holy shit.
It appears that their victims include some of our students.
No!
They primarily target juveniles.
What's their boss's name?
Nobody knows. The victims are being threatened not to testify. So even the police can't get a grasp of the situation.
That's where you want us to start?
You should be able to pull it off. If you're really the righteous Phantom Thieves. Or is Akechi-kun correct when he says you act without justice?
Can't you say something witty back at her?
Let's see. These two options are not witty, and this is fucking stupid, so give us the details.
Why are you being so serious?
Their main hub of activity is in Shibuya. That's all the information I have. You have 2 weeks. Once that is passed, I'll submit all the evidence I have to the police and to the school. I hope you don't let me down.
She really had the upper hand in that exchange.
Don't let me down. Damn it, she was just bossing us around.
Come on, we should get in touch with Yusuke.
I would very much like it if we got a support person that's not Morgana. Just like what happens with Teddy. And if it was her, that would be sweet.
The student council president from Chujin Academy? Are you saying that Makoto was sticking her nose into this phantom thief business?
You seem upset.
I'm not... Why would Makoto? Bringing up my sister to upset me, are you? It seems there's no limit to your duplicity. Fine. I'll listen to everything you have to say before I decide the truth of your statements.
Teddy was awesome, not on support.
Go Sensei! You knocked it down!
I'm so mad.
Go Sensei! You knocked it down!
Can we really do this?
Either way, we have almost no information on our target. This guy's a crime boss, so I wouldn't be surprised if he had a palace. Still.
Isn't this a prime opportunity for us, though?
I'm all about Risei on support.
We're in huge trouble.
Even after we punished an evil man who seemed to be good, the public did not acknowledge us. However, if we take down an actual criminal, let alone a target the police don't have answers for.
Oh, right. That might make people believe in us.
I get it. That means even Akechi'll have to acknowledge us as the Phantom Thieves. What do you say, leader?
Hell yeah, let's prove our justice.
Hell yeah! We just gotta do what we always do.
Our time limit is 2 weeks, correct? We can't afford to waste too much time. I'll ask around Kosei and see if there are any victims.
Okay, I know some girls who go to Shibuya pretty often. I'll check with them about it.
All right, and I'm gonna see what I can find on the net. That leaves our school up to you and Morgana. You figured out what to do during the whole Kamoshida thing, right?
I'll back you up.
All right, let's get back together at the end of the week once we've got all our info. I'll get in touch with you guys later.
All right, so here's my thoughts. I think that Makoto can go to the devil world. Because remember Madarame talked about a black masked intruder that I don't remember if we ever actually saw her or saw the black masked person, but I thought we did, and that it was a girl. And I bet it's Makoto. Anyway, meeting at the front of the school tomorrow. We'll find something new. Is 35 tap sodas too much? Isn't tap soda the one that gives your Dr. Salt? Whichever, if it gives you SP back, then no, there's no such thing as too much.
I had a yearning to see the Sayuri. If you're heading homeward, I'll accompany you.
Oh, it's rainy season.
Indeed.
The Sayuri seems to suit this cafe well. I'm glad I chose to leave it here. I fear I've found myself in quite a horrible mess.
What are you talking about?
To put it bluntly, I'm in need of your assistance. Please, listen to what I must say. Throughout my artistic career, there have been moments I've struggled with particular motifs or techniques. However, those struggles came to pass on each occasion. Yet now I find myself in a similar situation, but the more I try to escape it, the worse it becomes. It seems I am trapped in what we in the art world would call a slump.
To tell the truth,
are you aware that I am attending Kosei on an art scholarship? Such coveted grants are not given as charity. I must continually achieve within my field to remain eligible. Were I to lose my scholarship, I would likely have no choice but to leave the school as well. In the earlier days of my career, I would exclusively paint what I desired, when I desired it. The only goal I had in mind was the purest of pure beauty, the pursuit of pure beauty. That goal is what drove me onward. I wanted nothing more than to attain the lustrous allure of the Sayuri in my own work. Yet, what reason do I have now? Holding on to my scholarship? Keeping a roof over my head? Worldly desires are all that spur my brush to move, and the resulting of work reflects such impurity of mind. To be honest, I am unsure as to whether I can even call myself an artist anymore.
You're tough on yourself.
My apologies. It seems I got somewhat carried away there, but I simply cannot accept this lack of purpose in my work. That is why I'm so upset with my own indecision. Such vague ambition is, in essence, a sin of sorts. Though I suppose allowing my young career to come to an end here would be even more sinful. I only wish to create a work that I can genuinely be proud of. Please look over there at the Sayuri. Her incandescent figure, alluring gaze. That is the meaning of pure beauty. Yet no matter how hard I try to replicate it, an elegance so sweet remains elusive to me. Why is that, you ask? It is surely because the painter behind the work differs, because the soul differs. But if my estimations are correct, the soul is nothing but another way to speak of the human heart. What then is the heart? How does it bring forth such beauty? I must understand. To be perfectly frank, though, I am unsure of how to do so. Would you be able to provide me assistance? You have already brought profound change to my world, hence I believe you, of all people, may be able to bring me closer to the truth.
I'll be glad to help.
I'm in your debt.
You would? Wonderful. At the moment, my art teacher has yet to notice any drastic changes in my work, but I cannot hide forever. Impurity of the heart will undoubtedly seep into an artist's canvas eventually. I must go now. My curfew approaches.
See you.
I look forward to speaking about this matter again.
Rain, huh?
I hate the rain. It always brings me down. So I checked online and people are talking about it all over. Now, in my expert opinion, Ida of class 2D is guilty. You mean Ida-kun from our class? Wait, start at the beginning. What's he guilty of? Supposedly he's been spending money left and right recently. Said it's because of some great part-time job he got.
I see. That very well might be worth looking into.
Right? Can you try asking him about it on? I don't think he'd be cautious around a girl. In that case, yeah, I don't mind giving it a try. Although I've rarely talked to Ida-kun before. I'll be counting on you to back me up if something happens. Leave it to me. Thanks. Thanks. It's time around Takamaki-san's world-class wonderful acting. Shut it.
I hope this will get us closer, even marginally closer, to their so-called boss. I leave this Ida to you two, and I have high hopes for your acting as well, Jahan.
You're both missing the point. Is it true that Is it true that Ida guy's guilty? Well, we'll need to dig up some dirt first thing in the morning. Oh, dude, I am having a lot of trouble reading today.
I should write something.
All right, Cat, let me fucking go outside, please. Oh my God, I can go outside today. All right, what do we got here? Mishima will level up. Just Kawakami is there. Oh my God, I'm so bad at the names. Who is Kawakami? And it's gray. Does that mean that they're not here today? It's gotta. But then why would the social link icon be there? It must mean that, like, I don't know. Let's hang out with Mishima. Right. I mean, what else would we do? We would go get knowledge at the diner. I mean, we could do that too. Diner knowledge would be pretty good. I mean, look at this. Calendar, we've got like 2 weeks to do some bullshit, and then boom, final exams are then. I don't know if I'm gonna have time to study all the way up. But Mishima's gonna go up, so like, I feel like we gotta just spend the one day doing
Kinda
it.
depressing, isn't it?
So, I believe we have the right thing for him. So let's hang out with him.
Come on, let's get going.
What the fuck is there a gun on the table for? Actually, I already know. The fan site has been crazy busy thanks to you guys.
This book here is all about the latest security techniques, and this, a model gun. It cost me a lot of money.
Why was it so expensive?
Well, it's basically impossible to find through normal methods. I heard they had to completely halt production because people kept mistaking it for a real gun. It was suggested to me by this military buff from the fandom. I figured I could use a bit of security since I'm the sole admin of the whole fan site. I mean, you guys are getting really popular. There's been a lot more info on the forum lately, too. Some of the stuff up there is pretty scary. So it seemed like I might need a little protection.
That's a good idea.
Yeah, I may just be your background support, but I need to be able to protect myself. Besides, I'm the kind of guy who goes the whole 9 yards once he decides to do something. But as I was saying, we've had a pretty massive influx of new posts on the forum lately. One of them seems particularly worthwhile. It's bigger than anything we've done so far. But if we want to really make the Phantom Thieves famous, we'll need to go after some flashier targets. Leave this to me, though. I'll get all the info we need, even if I have to put myself in danger to do it.
He seems extra motivated. Swing! Alright, look at that. More XP by backup members. That's good. That way, if we ever want to swap out party members, it's not hard, I guess.
By the way, do I look any different to you?
Actually...
People keep telling me it's like I've changed recently. I guess I can't hide my newfound confidence, huh? My true worth will finally... Well, if it isn't Mishima. Akiyama-kun.
Long time no see, Zero. Fuck. You know, we've been sitting just over there the whole time. We didn't even notice you sitting here.
You're exactly the same as you were back in middle school, Mishima.
Yeah, once a zero, always a zero.
Yeah.
Oh shit, what's his voice again?
You haven't even changed your phone number, have you?
No, I haven't.
Then what about you come to your hangout? All your ex-classmates were there, you know?
Rocket science with a bit donation. I don't think I have anything set up for bits yet. But oh shit, look at that! We did a bit! You didn't know you could give us bits? We became an affiliate today. Today, we became affiliates. So why don't I take a look right now about alerts and make sure that bits are set up because, oh yeah, here they are. Boom, enable. And I guess right now it's gonna have to just be the normal thing. All right, I'll have to make a bit donate or a bit alert later, but yep, we became affiliates just today. So yeah, thank you. All right, now back to the Dersh board, and I can go like this. That works, right? Oh, geez, no. That didn't work at all. All right, let's go back to alert box. Bits. Put it on this one. And then save settings. All right. Let's try it again. Fuck! It doesn't work! I mean... maybe I just have to... I don't know. Yeah. All right. I'll have to mess with this later to get it to work properly. I get good. I set it to have the image to the left side of the text, but then it just didn't do it, even after I saved my settings. So, you know, we'll just have to do it. Whatever. Hey, thanks for the bit, David Tech, as well. I guess I just got to give you guys the, oh, your fucking Kappa bits. I guess you guys can put Kappas in the chat if you pay for them.
Isn't that shitty? Anyway. Oh, wait, nobody even remembered you existed. Can't invite a guy you can't remember, right? Right. Come on, guys, let's go.
It's just...
It's not what it looks like, okay? You know that one guy in every class who keeps being the butt of all the jokes? That guy was me. You watched an ad for it?
Damn it.
God damn it, you guys just donated me bits. You're the first people to donate me bits, and guess what? Now I gotta claim these 2 cents as income on my taxes next year, so thanks about that. Alright, I'm not gonna be that boring guy anymore because I've changed since I've helped you.
Sorry.
Sorry about that. Anyway, it's getting late. We should probably head home.
Well, see you later.
See you later.
Rocket science! 5 more bits. Thanks, buddy. Yeah, I guess maybe we'll have to put that old, I don't know what to do with these bits now that we can do them. What? You can do Craigasm as well? Man, I didn't know that you could do all these things with bits. Holy shit. Oh, geez. Okay, this is why we have more books. All right. Magazine for girls with unique tastes. I mean, I like the idea of that. Let's see. Learn about new places. Ooh, we could become more proficient. All right, all right. Yeah, you guys just go nuts with your bits, whatever. Hey, Mons. Oh, we're affiliates now, so you can donate bits. So, you know what? Let's do some live editing right now. Let's get this figured out. Because this is, the lab is where you get the bit cup, right? Yeah. But wait a minute, this is for jars. This is a jar. Hold on. This isn't a bit cup. Oh wait, yeah it is. Okay, hang on. Give me a second. Ooh, this cup looks just like the cup that I actually use. Alright, so now... let's test something here. Let's get more bullshit on the screen. Alright, jar. Oh god! Oh wait, it doesn't show up for you guys yet. Okay. Good. And now what? Can I just make it like the full size if I go like 19? Hold your bits for a second if you want them to be on the screen. Alright, give it a second. Hang on. Alright, it's here now. And now, what if I repeat? Will it go in there? Will it do it? It did! Look at that! Look at that! Hey, there's more bullshit on the screen. Isn't everyone happy now that the stream has more bullshit on it? Let me tell you guys something. This bit cup, it's not gonna last, alright? And because we have that though, I am going to turn off bits on the actual alert box. Because that's annoying. Oh wait, I guess I can't. Fuck. Oh, no, I just turned it off right here. There we go. and we come back over here. All right. There we go. I've got the stupid bit cup now, which is not going to last. I don't want this thing. What I want to have is I want to have an alert for bits. I want to have an alert for bits like normal. Or maybe what we'll do is I might just copy Skin Teen. She puts the bit cup off screen, but makes them really big so that when they splash up into the screen. And I like that a decent amount. All right, there we go. I'm gonna read bag. Takanoko girls are springing up like bamboo shoots. There are more of them every day. Takamoko girls? Takenoko? All right, let's find out what a Takanoko girl is. They might not have a picture. Takenoko girl. I don't know what I'm looking at here. I looked up Takanoko girl and I'm not seeing very much resemblance between them. All right. Anyway, how long did it take to get affiliated? I had to do a bunch of tax stuff that took like a half hour. But then I guess it just worked. It worked during the stream. I've been streaming for 2 hours, and in that time, it happened, so that's cool. Okay, I know like what Harajuku is. People are like cosplayed at Harajuku all the time. If you could learn about the cutting-edge fashions there, I'd say what's on the inside is more important. Still, this place looks like fun, almost like a theme park. Taking someone there might be a pretty good idea. Yeah, Harajuku is like where there's people in cosplay every day of the year.
Oh.
Harajuku seems to have a lot of cool shops. Takanoko Street also seems pretty interesting. Alright, cool. Yeah! Alright. So we can invite people there. An would probably like it there, right? You don't apply for affiliation, Rocket Science. They offered it to me. But, I mean,
The rumors are pretty terrible.
the requirements for them to offer it to you are so little. You need to have, on average, 3 viewers and have at least 50 followers. I didn't think it had anything to do with me, but there are even victims in my class. Oh, I know all about that. These guys supposedly came asking if you want an easy, high-paying job, but then if you say yes, you get dragged into some real shady stuff. The teachers and student council president will probably do something about it, though. People are real weird. Oh, are you talking about that posting? I wonder if she was serious about it. I heard she knew about Kamoshida and the sexual harassment. She probably won't be too much help. Oh yeah, you're halfway there, and the second 25 will be faster than the first 25, right? That Ida guy's here. I'll try and ask him about it. We're counting on you. Leave it to me.
That level of motivation actually makes me a little more nervous. In any case, let us know if you learn anything.
Nigima-kun, what is going on here? Apparently the damage done by this so-called mafia has been even reached our student body.
Well,
I thought this absurdity was nothing but a joke. Not only are there victims, there are even rumors that some are involved in such crimes. I've even received inquiries from their guardians. Why is this happening?
unfortunately, I do not have the answer to that.
This is the greatest disgrace in the history of this academy. If it were to be discovered, this is a vital issue for the student council. Did I not ask you to resolve it?
I'm doing the best I can.
And I can trust you? You must do something about this at once. You're the only one here. You're the only one who is reliable around here. Don't let me down. From what I've heard, even the other students are starting to be dissatisfied with you. At this rate, you and I will both lose our roles at this school. Do you understand me? I do. Just please give me a little more time. Do I think Quetzalcoatl and Anubis with magic for all types good enough to go to the end? I don't know. What matters is their stats. And yeah, magic for all types, that's good. But the thing is, if you're playing Persona 4 the Golden, you can take any Persona to the end because you can just grind their stats up to 99s. So, yeah, that's a thing. Anyway.
Before I realized it, we're halfway there. It's the only month of the year with no holidays, and it's filled with rain, truly a season of hell. I'm exaggerating, you say? You're all just ignorant. After all, what's falling from the sky is acid rain that can melt metal. Nakamura-kun, let's test your knowledge and imagination.
Give it a try.
What would happen if you keep washing your hair with water that's contaminated with metal? It'll change color.
That's right.
By the way, your hair will turn green if the metal is copper, or red if it's rust. I actually knew that. However, acid rain can't melt gold or silver. If you want to dye your hair gold, use bronze coins. Thinking you could save money by skipping a visit to the hair salon? It seems you still don't understand the horror of acid rain. Yeah, that's right.
Nice going.
We're a smart guy.
All right.
London once had acid rain on the level of stomach acid. More than 4,000 people died. Perhaps one day such a deathly rain will fall on Japan. My heart too is overcast, just like the rain that falls on the city. Oh, rain. I'm tired of thinking up witty comments. Yosuke, Yukiko, and Kanji, you don't have Chie in your party? Oh, right, you're playing Persona 4 the Golden where she's super annoying, so you don't want to have her in your party, even though she's like the best. Anyway. I promise I'll try not to bring that up every single time it comes up. Oh, anyway. Hold on, we should stick to our battle plan. How's Lady An doing? I don't fucking know. How should I know how she's doing? I got a lot of text messages in here. There we go. What? Oh, there she is.
Sorry for asking you so suddenly.
And so I really need some money right now. Can you tell me about this easy part-time job? I'm sure you know about it, Ida-kun. Please?
You don't need my help. A girl like you could probably get a job anyway, right?
Huh? Now that you mention it, yes. So what I mean is... This is going south fast. Oh, friend Soy. What are you... My cat friend Soy got run over by a car and also has an incurable illness. I need money fast. That's not convincing at all. Is she talking about me? I got you your cheer badge. Oh, that just happened. If friend Soy were to die, I think I'd die too, probably.
Come on, don't talk like that.
I don't mind.
If you don't like it, then tell me about that easy part-time job. You know something, don't you? I've heard the rumors.
Rumors?
Was it Nishiyama who... Nishiyama? Oh,
Hey.
Hey, what was that about Nishiyama?
That's
She actually got the momentum back. She's not acting anymore now, is she? Come on, let's leave this guy to An and let's go look for that Nishiyama fellow. All right, let's go. Let's do it.
Hey,
Do you have a minute? You're looking for something, right? I want to help you out, so please ask me anything.
Where's Nishiyama?
Nishiyama, he usually hangs out with Ida. Oh, so you want to ask him about Ida? So that's why Maki-san was chasing him. I'm sorry, I don't know where he is right now. He usually stays till late, so I don't think he's probably still somewhere in the school. Wait, what? I'll keep digging around while you're looking for him.
We'll have to ask someone else about Nishiyama's whereabouts. Can you think of anybody who might know? Okay, was he in the school or not? I kind of screwed up reading that. I'm very surprised that you're not using Chie, David. That's all. She's the best. Not like literally the best party member, although she is insanely good. She might be the best party member. I don't know. Kanji's really good too, and Naoto, and Yukiko. I think the only member who's like a must-have is probably Yukiko, just due to her healing. Anyway.
That's cool.
But yeah, Kanji's really good.
I don't want to get involved.
It's almost the rainy season, but the constant rain bums me out and I don't want to do anything. Oh, okay, so there's like a special steak we can get. Oh, this game always makes me hungry. All right, let's
That's interesting.
All right, let's just talk to everybody.
Maybe.
Oh, there he is. Nakamura-kun, is President Nijima keeping an eye on you? The student council is on edge. Hurry up. Do you have anything you want to ask about? Nishiyama. Nishiyama, are you looking for him? He's a really serious student with great grades. I always see him at the library after school. The library's just up on the floor above. Why don't you go talk to him? Okay, great. Let's ask about other stuff. The Mafia. I heard that the mugging, scams, prostitution, and drugs are making them tons of money. Most of their victims have been high schoolers, leading our school to warn its students as well. But nobody actually knows how they operate. Even the police are completely lost. Victims at our school. The principal asked for us to come forward with any information we might have, right? I heard someone did come to the student council, saying they were being threatened. I don't want to assume this of you, but you didn't have anything to do with that, right? Ida. Ida-kun from your class? I've heard he's a serious student, although he has seemed a little down lately. I wonder what happened. Well, let's go check out the library.
I can't do this.
Oh yeah, Adachi. I like Adachi. Oh shit. Do-a-bop-be-da-do. Yeah, yeah. Hey, thanks, Havoc. Thank you for the host. All right, what do we got here? Makoto. What are you doing? It's nothing. I was just looking at the bulletin. Anyway, how's the investigation going? I don't believe there's time left at this point. Do you have any info? You mean about the bulletin? Sorry, there's nothing I can say to you right now. Anyway, this is a very important matter for our school. I hope you can return with good news. And don't worry, I'll keep my promise as long as you uphold your end of the bargain. Okay, so is it on our calendar now that she's giving us like 2 weeks? No? No, it's not. Okay. Let's see here. Where is library? Okay, we can just go in here. That's what's going on. Hang on. We gotta find what's his face. Nishima. Is it this kid? Yeah! Nishiyama.
That's me. That's transfer student, right? Do you need something?
What's this about a job?
Job? Are you talking about that one time? I don't know. I said I didn't want to do it. That's something Ida... Wait. Are you doing something to him?
He's been acting really strange lately. I want to help him.
What do you mean?
Is he really wrapped up in something shady? Tell me what you know.
One day, the two of us went to Shibuya, and a man approached us over near Central Street.
He asked us if we were interested in an easy part-time job.
I said I wasn't, but Ida was into it. He was asking the guy all sorts of questions.
How much was he offering?
I don't know. I was so scared I ended up going home alone. I only heard it'll only take 10 minutes, and it's good for people who don't stand out.
Anything else?
Ida started spending a lot of money. That's when his strange behavior began, too. But that's all I know. That's enough, right? A man on Central Street, huh?
Suspicious.
That is suspicious. Maybe he was making him commit crimes.
Have you found anything out? I've tried looking into this high-paying part-time job myself. People seem to be talking about it here as well. Supposedly a man will talk to you in broad daylight over on Central Street, and your job is to deliver a small envelope he hands to you. Well, I will contact you again if I learn anything more.
So that means this part-time job is somehow crime-related. If it takes 10 minutes, is good for people who don't stand out, and involves a small envelope. Does that ring any bells? It's definitely something the Mafia would be up to.
This would be probably the fraud thing.
The Mafia are apparently behind all those scams. Maybe they're delivering the money from those? But it's in a small envelope. I doubt big stacks of cash would fit in there. Any other ideas? It's something the Mafia would commit.
Drugs?
Like illegal drugs? Maybe they made Ida smuggle drugs for them. That definitely fits with a small envelope, and you can get arrested for just possession.
Oh shit, more bits. Thanks for the bits, Havoc. Now that goes in the cup, right? Or did that already happen? I guess that already happened, huh?
Did you meet Nishiyama? Oh, well, I looked into Ida on my own anyway. Rumor has it he got involved in some kind of suspicious part-time job. And that job's apparently totally insane. Something about trafficking drugs, I think. I hear they ask you to take part in it down on Central Street in broad daylight even.
For real?
Almost bounced out.
So he is smuggling. This won't be pretty. Come on, let's go back to Lady An. I want to ask Ida directly.
I picked that cup because it looks like a cup that I actually drink out of. However, that bit cup is not staying on the stream. There's too much bullshit. Having the chat on screen is already annoying to me, so... not super annoying, but I'm iffy on it, you know? And so the bit cup is actually really annoying. I just wanted to put it on there to test it and, where we got the affiliation, so that's cool.
Hey.
Please tell me about the job, or else my beloved friend Soy. She's still doing that? All right, take over for her.
Give it up, Ida.
Nakamura?
Oh, come on, you two. I already told you, I don't know.
Nishiyama told me everything.
He did? That bastard, damn it.
Shit. Well, if you already know about it, fine. But I don't want to talk about it here. Let's go somewhere a little quieter.
What's up with you? Especially in front of everyone. Yeah, I got a job. So what? Isn't that normal? What are you getting at?
You're a drug smuggler.
How did you... I've only told one person about that. Of all people. I can't believe you were the one to find out. You're right. They told me they had an easy part-time job for me, and I ended up smuggling drugs. All I had to do was put envelopes into coin lockers, and they said they'd give me a hefty paycheck. I didn't know what was in the envelopes, though. Still, this is what came out of it.
Let's see. Are you being threatened?
So you knew, huh? They started threatening me right after they deposited the money into my bank account. They had pictures of me carrying the goods. Said they'd expose what I did unless I paid them off. You know? Why are you even asking me this stuff? Are you just gonna use my job to blackmail me too?
There we go. Never. Let's just be reassuring here.
I see. Well, even if you were planning on doing that, I don't have any money I could give you. If you're really interested in that job, try heading over to Central Street. That's where they told me about it. I told you everything you want to know, right? Can I go? Well then.
How'd it go? Did Hans acting help out at all? I'm thinking probably not. It went perfectly, I think. More importantly, were you able to find anything? It's trafficking. That's serious. I just searched for Shibuya trafficking and got tons of hits, too. So they're making people traffic drugs, then threatening them.
That must be what I heard people talking about in Shibuya. They seem to be going about this quite openly during the daytime. What bold methodology.
I would have imagined they would do it at night. I wonder why they chose the day. They need to blend in.
I see. Yes, more students will be out during the day, while the police will be more cautious at night.
Ryuji, you're over in Shibuya right now, right? Do you see anyone like that there? Yeah, I'm at Central Street. It's tough to tell, though. I mean, there are just way too many people. The goddamn rain's not helping out either.
The sun will be setting soon. What should we do?
Let's do this tomorrow. Oh, geez, all these bits coming in. Thanks, guys. Yeah, that seems like our only choice now. We can split up and search separately then.
In any case, we have some new intel. Let us call that progress for today.
Whoever asks us to take on that job should know who their boss is, too. Alright, I'll get in touch with you guys later in the night and we can come up with a plan.
I thought I actually had a customer, but it's just you. I never get many customers when it rains. The cash register is going to run dry at this point.
We have to find them tomorrow for sure. This is the only lead we have right now.
Yes, it is highly likely that this part-time solicitor is somehow related to the Mafia. If we tail him, he may lead us straight back to his boss.
He talked to Ida and Nishiyama over at Central Street, right?
Indeed, it seems that is where our target waits. But then, who should be the one to go?
Leave it to me. Yeah, that's probably the best idea. I don't stand out too much. I'll take that as a compliment.
I have no objections. We'll leave this to you. Tricking people and using them as blackmail. These bastards are true cowards.
It's kind of scary to think people like that are all around us in the city. Well, guys, we gotta brace ourselves. We're up against a serious criminal here. Alright, can we leave? Yes. So, you know what? It is 11:11. Normally I would go just a little longer. Well, normally I only stream until 11. But,
I'll just add this.
I'm thinking that today, I gotta go shower is a thing that's happening. So, I didn't shower today, and it's been like bothering me that I'm not showered, and so I need to go do that, and just kind of chill out for the rest of the night. And this game is making me hungry also, so I need a snack. So, it's been fun though. I'm glad I played Persona again, and I'm probably just gonna play Persona again tomorrow, because I really just want to keep jamming this game, and I haven't been jamming it for the last few days. So yeah, tomorrow is starting today, we're going back into just like Persona 4, Persona 5 jamming. And so, let's see, who are we sending you guys over to? I know I keep going to Skin Teen, but she's playing a new game today for Try It Tuesday, Try It Tuesday is Skin Teen playing little, like just trying out little games, and she's just a wonderful streamer. So I'm sending you guys over there again. Thanks so much for watching, and join me in saying hello. Bye-bye.
I can't tell you how to see me.